We got beat last night. Wasn't even close. Micah and the Packers did an outstanding job. So credit to them. I really paid attention to last night game on the offensive on the offensive line. And here's what I mean by that. I now understand why offensive linemen try to get a quick jump on Micah because he's that good. Larry Tunsil did that when he was matched up on Micah. Got through. Um, of course he got through against Josh Connolly. But like I said, we're not making no excuses. Um, man, we've been through worse losses before. This wasn't the worst. If I had to say the Patriots game in 2007, I think it was. Yeah, we lost 52-17. That was the worst game that we played. But we got our coach. Play Cliff Kingsbury play like coach like he was scared. His play caller don't know what that was, but we gotta fix that. Eckler was in the game too long. And the defense they ain't hold up their end. Von Miller didn't make no impact. Frankie Luba didn't make no impact. Nobody played good. Nobody played well. Jayden Daniels didn't play well. Nobody plays well. Nobody earned their game check last night. But we got 10 games. No, excuse me. We got 10 days to recover, regroup. Nobody gonna feel sorry for us. We don't want that. The brotherhood that they built in the locker room, and the culture the culture that Dan Quinn built, is being tested. I heard Ryan Clark say that he blamed Adam Peters for not signing Terry earlier. I'm not going to give that to AP. AP a lot. AP is a hard negotiator, and he don't give players what they want. He make guys sweat it out, and we had too many flags on offense, defense, um, special. We have flags all over the place. Um, so and I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, the league got take more Jake and the the, the league got take more everybody from your favorite player, your favorite team. The league got take more everybody. It's about how you execute, and we didn't execute last night. And like my boy Knockout say all the time, it's about how how you can get your opponent to dictate to you. Dictate to your opponent. And we're gonna get through. We're gonna get through this. So it's bad game. Um, Micah and that dude in Green Bay, they got out to a high start. Jordan Love outplayed Jayden Daniels. So we on to the next. No excuse to be made. They just gotta look themselves in the locker room to a man and say we all didn't play our best or coached our best. And I know that's what we're gonna do. The only fan base who could really kick us while we down at the moment is the Eagles. They're the champs. They got the right to do that. But and the Cowboys, if they want to kick us while we down. But the last team that don't that don't deserve to kick us while we down is the Giants. It's the Giants. We not that. At least we scored. Yeah, it was late, but we scored. Y'all didn't do that against us, and y'all played them. So Kid Blue, I respect you a whole lot. But keep that same energy when y'all play them. That's like I said, the only fan base right now that could kick us while we down is the Eagles and the Cowboys. If the Cowboys want, but the Giants, no, y'all don't deserve to kick us while we down. Y'all need to worry about y'all own problems, and we'll worry about us. Anyway, so Indiana, I'm going to college football. Now, Indiana is favored by 46 over Indiana State. Houston is favored by 4 against Colorado tonight. But, and so that's what I have on the college front as of today. Um, when and I will do the WNBA Spur on Sunday when the playoff games kick off. But you know, no excuses. I don't want to hear all was Thursday. I don't want to hear all was Thursday. They wasn't ready. Nah, fuck that. They professionals. Green Bay had to deal with the same thing, and they came out guns blazing. So we gonna regroup. Um, take our anger, our frustration out on the Raiders. Sorry that I know that's your team, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Um, but far as that, we're gonna be alright. And DQ called it tell the truth. Tell the truth Friday. Well, this is a no excuses Friday, and this is my new segment. So game in and game out, I tell you on how we play, and if we win or lose, no excuses need to be made when we lose. No excuses need to be made when we lost. That's just the nature of the NFL. One week you're in the penthouse, next week you're in the outhouse. Right now we're in the outhouse. Everybody questioning what we did. I like it. I like it. I like it. And this is good for it. This is what we need. You know, calmly. Eventually, he gonna get back. It's growing pains. It's growing pain. It's growing pains. He learning on the job, but just like he didn't play well, nobody did. Nobody coached well. So let's regroup, get some rest, heal up, and just put it on the Raiders. But like I said, Giants fans can't be the last one to talk because we shut y'all out. Y'all ain't scored. So keep that in mind next time you wanna kick us while we're down. We beat y'all week one. You call us frauds. That's right. That's right now today at this moment we frauds, but these same frauds beat the Giants week one. So just remember that. And once again, I'm not taking shots at you, KB. I respect you. I respect your channel. But when like you called us frauds, well, these same frauds beat you last Sunday. And nobody's not gonna feel sorry for us. We don't want us to. So, I think, everybody hopping on Green Bay beating the Eagles. I don't see that. I don't see that. The Eagles always have that number. So the Eagles gonna win that matchup. As they always do. And the Eagles gonna beat the Chiefs this Sunday. But it's just week 2 run the rest of the league. KB, let's see if you have that same energy when you play Dallas. You played us already. So if Dallas beat you, what you gonna call them? Frauds? Or they just beat the lonely Giants? But so that's all I have to say. I know I said 12, but why I had this on my mind, so it is what it is. Till next time, peace out. We not before I say peace out, we not crashing out. These is my thoughts on what I saw from yesterday's game. Still Washington Commanders over here. We still riding. We had worse losses before. Um, and how we gonna bounce back? We gonna lay down and continue to let fan base who we beat in week one kick us while we down. That we ain't let in the end zone. Like I said, the only ones who can kick us while we down is the Eagles. We ain't played Dallas yet, so we ain't played the Eagles yet. But they could kick us but they could kick us while we down right now. And how we look. But the Giants know. Sure. So with that, y'all have a good rest of y'all Friday. Like I said, I will do the college spread football, the rest of the games tomorrow. Until then, I'm out. Peace.